All right, should be live here. Let's see how it looks. Yep, I am live. We'll give some people a minute to stop by. Just figured I wanted to hop on here, do a live Q&A. It's been a while since I just sat down and talked about arm wrestling, talked about what's going on. Did a Q&A really at all. Most of my streams lately have been like Call of Duty streams or something like that. So I figured I'd switch it up, just go live. Go live right now. It's 5 o'clock. Figured. Should be a good time. What's up, James? How you doing, James? I'm going to go ahead and share this live stream. If I can. As everyone's coming in here, I'm just sharing it, letting everyone know that I'm now live to come hang out. I gotta shave my face, huh? Looking scruffy. Live Q&A. Should be good there. Posting it on Facebook, and I will share it to a couple pages. I'm going to share it to Arm Wrestling Uncensored. Guys, if you are not part of Arm Wrestling Uncensored, make sure you go join that group. All right. Shared it in Facebook. Awesome. Thanks, James P. What's up, Fox 8 Ball? Sally Matt. How's it going? Donnie. What's up, Donnie? What's up, Andy? Michael Erickson. Levi Prince. Kenny Weaver. What's up, guys? How's it going? I'm just sharing the live stream here. We're just wanted to touch on a couple things that are going on or that have been going on in the arm wrestling world. Share this over to Polar Public Discord. What's up, Jake Kirby? What's up, Clerks? Welcome back. Welcome back. Vengeance Arm Wrestling. What's up, buddy? Greetings from Italy. What's up, Rick? Troy. Got our first question from Mr. Austin Collins. What's up, Austin? Austin, I expected you guys to come to Florida, or King of Florida, on Saturday. What happened with that? But he asked, what's the best fundamental to have it in the straps, in your opinion? Best fundamental. So do you mean like cup, pronation, side pressure, back pressure? Because out of those, I'd probably say back pressure. But in my opinion, rising pressure. Because if you have a lot of rising pressure, you can really control your opponent's hand and wrist. And of course, unless you're someone like Todd Hutchings, once your hand and wrist is compromised, it's hard to drive sideways. What's up, CJ? Thank you, Levi. Appreciate that, buddy. Any news on Arm Wars? Will you be able to make it to Arm Wars? No updates with Arm Wars as of yet, Emir. Yeah, no updates as of yet. Currently, they say the only thing you have to do to get in is have your vaccination. But I have heard whispers that they will be going into full lockdown on September 1st. So we'll find out what's going on with that. But as of now, everything looks good to go. Michael Erickson, where can we see the King of Florida, Cody Merritt, left-handed? I was live yesterday. So, guys, I am editing the video now. Obviously not right this moment, but Maggie and I are working on editing the videos from King of Florida. So we have the Roger Learned versus David Hobbs left and right-handed super match. That's a video we'll be putting out. We have the obviously the King of Florida right-handed and the King of Florida left-handed. So over the next day or two, we'll be uploading those 3 videos. So keep your eyes out for that. Hey, Chance, I asked before, but you must have missed it. Can you talk about how your NA rankings work? Yeah, cool. So they were handed to me from Chris Gabi. The In the Hook rankings have been around quite a long time. So I was running it by myself for about a year. Now there's a committee of us that try to keep up with everything arm wrestling. So any Fresh for Fresh super match, as long as the weight is within reason, within what we believe is within reason, then that will have draw. So if you're rank 5 and you have a super match with the rank 1 guy and you beat him fresh for fresh, then you just take his spot outright. Now, if it's a tournament win, then it's up to us to decide the discretion of that. So let's say rank 1 and 2 guy have a 3-minute war. And immediately after, without any rest, an unranked polar beats the ranked 1 guy. Well, in our opinion, that unranked guy who has never had any wins before and just beat someone that was very tired does not draw directly over them. That's when we have to kind of bring our opinion into it. But for the most part, Fresh for Fresh wins is how everything is decided. So if you're wanting to get onto the list, hit up one of the people on the rankings. Hit them up, ask them for a super match at whatever weight you want to be ranked at. Have your super match and see what happens. I struggle in the strap, just still learning how to pull, and yes, I am. Wilton had COVID. Gotcha. That's too bad. Yeah, Austin, I would work on controlling through the top of the strap and the back of the strap. If you can keep pressure here at all times, you're gonna be doing good. Travis versus Cody. I'd bet on Cody. Travis would also bet on Cody. And reality, I spoke with Travis yesterday. We might see Travis come back, and a fully trained and ready peaking Travis. That's a really good match, Sammy. But right now, it's not a good match. You're in Scotland. You'll keep me posted. Thanks, Fox. Did your loss makeup do anything different with your training? No, it didn't. It didn't change my training, Levi. Yeah. Well, hopefully that's the case, Andy. Have you heard about Coach Ray versus Frodo Hogland, August 20th? I have. Who do I favor and why? I have no experience pulling either of them, so my opinion is a complete guess. So I'm not very confident, but if I had to bet, I'd probably bet on Frode right and Coach Ray left. But I'm a big fan of both of them, so hopefully it's a good match. Chance, do you think that Dave Chafee is 50-50 in possibilities with Levon or 20-80? I see Levon unbeatable. I would say I would probably favor Levon like 65-35. I wouldn't be overly surprised if Dave Chafee won, but Levon is definitely the favorite, in my opinion. We only need mask and superstore. You can go swimming pool, gym, cafes, wherever. Oh, well, as of now in the UK, from what I understand, to get there and then to get into the event for both of those, I need a vaccine. If Richard Lupke's is 70% healthy, is he top 15 in North America at 64? 70% healthy? Like 70% of his, like, the best version of Richard that we've ever seen, if he's 70% of that, or what? Because if he's 70% of his best ever, then he's still top 20 for sure. If he's 70% of his 64-year-old self, maybe he's still top 20. I'm not sure, because again, I've never pulled him, so my opinion might not be perfect on that. Guys, we're up to 88 viewers. It looks like 18 likes. Make sure you hit that like button. I appreciate it, everyone. What's up, Devin? I am your limit Larrett. Chris? What's up, Chris? No, I haven't bought a truck yet. Marcio Barbosa is now saying he wants a match against Vitaly Leletin. I would be shocked if Marcio can do anything with Vitaly. Me versus Pork Chop? I'd pull Pork Chop. finally beat Chuck this past week, both arms. Nice. Good job, Austin. Still climbing. Looking to call out some Florida guys soon. Yeah. Let me know, Austin. I'll happily middleman that match and ref and do whatever and make it happen. Ali Al, do you think in the future there would be a sensor on the pads for elbows? Isn't it easier, but for sure costs more? Ali, and it really depends on what you want for arm wrestling. Like, you have kind of two different approaches to arm wrestling. So that I know of. You have the approach of, we want it entertaining, we want viewers, we want fans, we want it to be a mainstream sport. And that, there's one direction. And then you have the other, which is, we want the most pure version of arm wrestling. So we want no fouls, we want everything to be very professional. And that's going to be more of like your PAL style of arm wrestling. So will there be sensors? If that's something that Igor decides is a smarter thing, then that'd definitely be better. But for matches like WAL matches, the crowd, the average viewer, they don't like seeing matches stop on fouls. They don't quite understand what's going on. So for us to build a fan base, I think calling more fouls is not going to necessarily help with the growth. But again, it just depends on what you want out of arm wrestling, Ali. How do you think you would fare against Gasparini? I don't think I'm quite there yet, James. Do you think Arm Wars will happen with the COVID upswing? What's up, Robert Kelly? I'm hoping it's happening. I'm hoping. Same thing but harder. Yeah, exactly, Levi. Do you think Devin Larratt? Michael, I don't understand your question. What's up, John's Backman? Coach Ray told me he's going to win. I believe it. I would have said Frode, but Ray convinced me. Well, there you go. I'm just hoping for a good match. Hey, Chance, did you not compete in the King of Florida? No, I did not. Curious as why not? My shoulder was still bothering me a little bit from the match the prior weekend, and I believe that you should listen to your body, and when it tells you need rest, then you should rest. Get on King of the Table 2 against someone? Yeah, I'd love to. I'm waiting on my call. You can buy my truck, bro. It's a beast. Austin, PM me, bro. Let's talk. Did you hear about John Meadows passing? Yeah, I heard about that. He passed away last night. Yeah, it's terrible. Rest in peace to John Meadows. Devin stated that he believes Eric Spoto is automatically top 5 if he comes out publicly. What do you think? Well, I think that I might have a match with Eric Spoto in the future, so we'll definitely find out if he's top 5 or top 10 or where he is. Pin that like button so hard your screen says, ouch. Thank you, Fox 8 Ball. I appreciate that. 102 viewers, 39 likes. Make sure you hit the like button. What's up, David? David Kotlow in the house. Admin of the Arm Wrestling Uncensored page. Make sure you guys go check that page out on Facebook. Sammy, you might be right. Yo, what's up, Trent? It's good seeing you, man. No cool background? Come on. Yeah, I know. I need to get a banner. Hey, you want to send me an Arm Wrestling Uncensored banner? I'll get it hung up as my backdrop. Or you can get me a green screen and I could just post that up there. That'd probably be easier. Who's the guy, Chance, like, who do you feel is the number one? And who's the guy, Chance, like, who do you feel is the number one and who's your favorite puller? Number one arm wrestler in the world, Levon. My favorite puller. I don't know if I have a favorite. I have a lot of favorites, so I'm not too sure. Robert Kelly with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate that, man. David Colton has a man crush on Ryan Bowen. There you go. Must be facts. He paid to say it. Yeah, but Fox, I have a lot of favorites. Dave Chafee, Matt Mask, John Brzenk, Krasimir. Those are probably my favorite guys. Chance, can you tell me if John Brzenk can compete at the elite level? or only for an acceptable form. For example, another match with Devin like 2015. If they had a weight cap of 225, then I do think John can still compete against Devin. If they did not have a weight cap, then I don't think that John can compete against Devin today, in my opinion. I'm going to have to skip over some messages. I'm getting kind of far. Darko with the 20 Swedish crown donation. Thank you for that. Fox 8 ball side pressure. There you go. So, let's see. When will we see Ryan Bowen versus Levon? Probably never. I heard an interesting Chant Shaw story this weekend from a guy at practice. He said he was going to a tourney and walking in the door, he said that you held the door for him and was a super nice guy. Oh, that's a cool story, David. I don't know who or what tournament you're referring to, but sounds like something I do, hold the door open for someone. That's reasonable. Bob, I'm going to hit a breakdown of that comment. Bob, where's Bob? Did I miss Bob's comment? Did I miss something? I don't know. When Leighton gets to his peak, he will be unstoppable, Abe says. I think he definitely has the potential if he took arm wrestling full-time serious and if his body responds as well as Levon's did, if that makes sense. What length hand do you consider long? John's hand is apparently 8 inches. Is that a big hand? I think that the size of the hand, like when we're talking about arm wrestling, what's most important is the distance from here to here, here to here, and here to here. So this length doesn't play as big of a factor in my mind as the palm size. But I don't know what I would consider large hand. Anything over 8 inches probably. What's my ethnicity? I am quarter Filipino. The rest just a mix of European. My ultimate goal in arm wrestling, John, would be to be number 1 in the world for any duration of time. Who is the strongest you've pulled thus far? Who is the strong? Pushkar. That wasn't in a match. It was just in practice, but Pushkar, I'd say. Performance Enhancing Pancakes. Guys, make sure you go check out his channel. He puts out good content. He asks, do you think Michael or Devin is a better match for Levon? I think Michael's move might be the best shot at beating Levon. I think either of them have a shot at beating Levon just because of their moves. Looks like I have a rivalry with John. I wouldn't say that, Jose. Austin Wade. Where's Austin? Did I miss Austin? What's up, Austin Wade? If 20 people say tugboat right now, send Chance $20. Yo, let's get some tugboats in the chat. Thank you, David. I appreciate that. Get some tugboats in the chat. 6 to go, he says. Let's pump out those tugboats. Also was curious if you think Brandon only won due to setup and fouls not being called. Brandon? Only one. Austin, what are you talking about, Brandon and Jordan Sill? I haven't really analyzed the video. I actually have it pulled up. I was going to check that out. Yo, look at all these tugboats coming in. Matt Parker in the house. What's up, Matt? Andy, Darko, Clerks, Emir. Yo, I think we hit our 20 tugboats. Thanks, guys. Does your dad have the best genes in existence regarding aging? I wouldn't say that, but he definitely looks good for 52, I'd say. Thanks, everyone, for all the tugboats. Let's go. Look at all these tugboats. Type my Venmo. Let's see. I don't know my Venmo. I'm pulling it up right now, Mr. David. Let's see. There it is, if you could see that. Hold on, let me pull up my OBS so I can see proper. Boom. There you are. That's the Venmo. Hold that up for a second if you want to scan that. Thank you, David. I appreciate that, buddy. Do you think Pushkar would beat Both Levon and Devin. I think that's a hard question to answer, and it's all speculation. Potentially. The thing is I don't think Levon has had to defeat the same level of opponents that Devin has had to, or Pushkar has had to. Like, he hasn't had to beat any of the top North Americans. He didn't have to beat Denis Saplinkov or like Alexei Vovoda or, any of the true elite guys that were number one at one point. Like, after Denis got sick, they just slotted Levon in at number one out of speculation. And so far he's held that, but he hasn't held it against anyone that has ever been number one. So because Pushkar was truly number one, and so was Devin, I think peak version of both of them probably beat Levon currently. But I could be way off. I'm not sure. Let's see. I hope Levon beats Dave so we can have Devin versus Levon. I don't know. I'm really hoping for Dave. I got to pull for my North American. It's a party now. Yeah. What's up, Arm Wrestling Uncensored? Didn't know we have a YouTube a channel for that. Let's go. Hey. If you could see that. DJ paid you $20. Let's go. Thank you. And look at that. $20 just for you guys saying Tugboat. So shout out there to David. And he says it's an imposter. Arm Wrestling Uncensored is an imposter. How long do you think Levon can maintain his strict diet and exercise routine before his organs implode? I would probably say tops 5 more years until he has to ease off. I wouldn't say his organs will implode, but he's going to have to ease up a bit. How do you feel about other pullers saying you only have one move? Well, I definitely do have one move that I prefer to use, but I have options if I have to use them. And if you look hard enough, you can see me pressing and hooking people, as well as post-top rolling people. Donnie Anderson with a $2 super chat says, looking for a super match at 154/160. Donnie, let me know what region and how far you're willing to travel and what level you think you're at, and I'll try to find you a really good super match. We'll get it set up live for the people. But thank you for the $2 super chat. I'm just reading through a lot of the stuff here, trying to catch up. Will Travis Bajan ever pull again, Nick asks. Well, I spoke to Travis yesterday. Yeah, yesterday morning, I believe, or maybe it was Sunday night, maybe. I don't know. I get my times mixed up. He said we might see a comeback. We might see one. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I want to see Travis come back. Have I had a bad arm wrestling injury? Any recommendation on preventing that for noobs? I have never had anything serious happen on my right arm, knock on wood. But I will say the most important thing for staying injury-free is listening to your body and resting. Like, really resting. Like, stop arm wrestling and stop weightlifting and rest when you really need it. Don't push too hard. I'm in the car and left my card at home. Someone give him another 20. Thanks, Sammy. Hey, Tugboat, did you see the video of a strongman beating a national champ in Europe? No, Thomas, I didn't. I'd have to see the video to give my thoughts on it. Hope Dave beats Levon, but it'll be a huge upset. I agree. We'll need more matches to determine the rankings after that. Yeah, I agree, Darko. I did see a little bit of Dennis practice pulling with David Dadikyan. When are you challenging Schoolboy? So I spoke with Alex on Saturday about pulling his brother, and he said he needs at least probably 1 to 2 more years before he thinks his brother is ready for me. He said, I'm too strong right now. Got another Venmo notification. Look at that. Shout out to. Hold on. Let me clear my dad's message. Text me. Hold on. Can we see that? Will it focus? Red Lightning paid you $20. Shout out to Robert Kelly with Red Lightning handles. Guys, if you are interested in getting an arm wrestling handle at a great price, hit up Robert Kelly on Facebook, or you can go to Facebook and search Red Lightning handles. I believe it's Red Lightning handles. He has great handles at a great price. A few different options for you. Thank you, Robert, for the $20. I guess this is, you pay me $20, I'll plug whatever you want. I guess that's what we're doing now. But thank you. But yeah, I think what I was saying is Alex said I'm too strong for Schoolboy right now. He wants to give it a couple more years, 1 to 2 more years. I don't think Schoolboy could beat Mike Aiello right now. Did I miss Donnie's messages? Because Donnie. I don't see any more messages from Donnie. Sup, dude? What's up, Jason Cagle? Can't stay for long. Saw you went live. You were a beast. Good to see people at least chasing the old timers around. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Big money. Travis is in, but he's so busy making good money, not arm wrestling. Well, yeah, Travis definitely makes a lot more money promoting than he would arm wrestling for sure. But again, we might see a comeback. We'll see. Guys, we are at 160 viewers, 69 likes. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Make sure you hit the like button though. While you're here. You're already here, right? Do you think you're top 10 super heavyweights in North America? Yes. I would say I am. Rank-wise, I think I'm ranked exactly where I belong, which is at number 8 in North America. So it goes like Devin, Michael, Dave and Jerry, Tim Bresnan, Todd Hutchings, Corey West, myself. Corey and myself have the same exact wins, which are on Mike Aiello and Don Underwood. Those are both our biggest wins, but he beat them before I beat them, so he got the ranking spot. Then I beat them, then I got placed under him. So I think that's a fair assessment. Do I ever plan on pulling left? My left is getting stronger. I after pulled a little bit at King of Florida, and it's feeling better. It doesn't hurt as much, and as I'm getting overall stronger, it's getting stronger. It's not as good as my right, but I'll probably pull. Red Lightning, yeah. If Dave doesn't end up beating Levon, do you think Devin can at 300 pounds? I think that Devin could potentially beat anybody. Same size as not being same strength, yeah. Your father is Filipino? He's half Filipino, so I'm a quarter Filipino. What's up, Dylan? How's it going, dude? Haven't seen you in a minute. Do you cycle low reps and high reps, or just stick to one range? I do, most of the time I do low to mid reps, but I do high reps sometimes. Do you think Devin is going to get a match against Levon? Yes. Any plans on pulling Jerry? If Jerry will take a match, I would love to pull Jerry. Go bug Jerry. Tag him on Facebook. Tell him that I'll smoke him. Maybe that'll bother him enough to take a match. Where do you think Porkchop is after beating the Grippler? Ian couldn't move him from center. I think Ian is somewhere around a rank 30-ish super heavyweight in North America, maybe 40, between 30 and 40. So I would say maybe the low end of top 20, maybe between 20 and 30, somewhere around there. Is Daniel Worley not competing right now? No, he has a fracture in his elbow or a shoulder or something. He has to get surgery. I think it's his elbow. So like a piece of his bone broke here. Not fractured, it broke. So they have to remove that piece of bone, but tendon has grown all around it. So they have to like move the tendons out of the way, pull the bone out, let it heal. So he's not competing at the moment. Have you started a GoFundMe to rematch John Brzenk? Not yet, Justin. Not yet. But I will tell you guys, that John Brzenk match was so much fun. I feel like it was really entertaining for you guys. It was really entertaining for me, for John. John compared it to the atmosphere. Like when he beat me, it felt like when he was beating Denis Saplenkov. So it was a really cool atmosphere. I got to meet a lot of you guys. A lot of you guys drove from all over the place. We got to take some pictures and talk for a little bit, and it was really cool. So I would definitely like a rematch with John, and I think John would probably be open to it because of the atmosphere. It was just a lot of fun. If Krdecha gets into top 8 and can't make arm wars, do you know if someone will take his place? I heard he's supposed to arm wrestle Armies. He is supposed to arm wrestle Armies. I don't know anything about taking his place or anything like that. That's a Neil pickup question. $2 super chat from Arm Wrestling Uncensored. Thank you for the $2 super chat. You going back to your original hairstyle or buzz? I haven't cut my hair in a while. I'm gonna grow it back out. It's what I do every year. I'll shave my head and then it'll slowly come back, and then it'll look nice for a couple months, and then I'll shave my head again. So it'll grow back, unless we do something to raise money and people want to see me shave my head, then I'll do that again or something like that. But if not, then it'll be growing back. Met you at King of Florida. I'm starting to do some training, some arm wrestling stuff now too. Awesome, Justin. Nice. Would you pull Corey West? Not anytime soon. I don't plan on pulling Corey, no. I've been pretty vocal about that. In my right, I've never had any arm wrestling injuries that I can remember. Just, little tweaks where I got to take a week off or something, but nothing serious. Christian Binney at one point in time was the number 1 guy in the world left-handed. Christian Binney has more wins on Travis than Travis does on Christian. So he was very much legit. Blob is mini calorie. I eat as many calories as I can. I do hit the gym. Chris, my bench is about 4 plates or so. 320 yet? No. What's up, Jamie? Welcome, Jamie Sheldon in the house. Hey, Jamie, we should do a live match breakdown of your match here with Artem. So let me look that up. Jamie Sheldon versus Artem. By the way, congratulations to Jamie Sheldon for winning that super match. Let's see. Where's the super match footage? Hold on, guys. I'm just trying to find the super match. It looks like it was supposed to be here, but it's not. Jamie, is your super match on YouTube or is it on Facebook? But I see you're gonna try to hit 230. That'll be huge for you, dude. I don't see your super match, so I guess I can't review it. But Jamie Sheldon beat Artem 3-0, so congratulations on that. What happened with Craig versus Josh Bishop? I don't know exactly what happened, but they canceled the match. What happened with your match and Jamil? I love how Monster Mike puts a ton of effort into YouTube and gets like 105 viewers. Chance has some cheap setup and has 166 viewers on Monday. I think he gets more than that. And guys, would you care, would it make any difference to you, my live stream, if I set up my DSLR as my webcam, so I had a 4K footage right now, or would this little cheap webcam be fine? Hey babe, Maggie's in here. Everyone tell Maggie, what's up, Maggie? Do you think Matt Mask is top 10 in North America? Yeah, probably. I would probably put him. So let's see. He lost to Todd Hutchins. So somewhere between Corey West. Well, he beats Mike Aiello, and he beats Don Underwood. We've never pulled him and Corey. So probably somewhere like from Corey West. So 7, 8 maybe beats me. 9 is Mike Aiello. So somewhere between like 7 and 9, I would say, roughly. The live YouTube feed never made it. Got it, Jamie. Do you actually plan on hitting 230, or are you just joking? It was on Facebook. I'm sure Artem will post the good footage shortly. Speaking of good footage, and now that Maggie's in here, are you going to be editing today, or is the laptop here? And should I work on that? How different do you think the match would have gone if you and John pulled no straps? I have no idea, Chris. But we'll find out if we ever have a rematch. What do you think about Matt Sartori versus the Grippler? Matt Sartori would win. A better match is Matt Sartori versus Pork Chop. Pulling my first tournament this weekend. Nice. Good luck, Spencer. Everyone wish Spencer good luck at his first tournament. Let's go. 87 likes, 154 viewers. Make sure you smash that like button. But tell Spencer good luck. Blue, you put $5 on Jamie, should have put 1,000 times more. It's always easy to say, I should have put more money after you won. But if Jamie lost, you're like, I shouldn't have even bet on it. You know what I mean? But I had a feeling Jamie was going to win. Jamie and Artem are both good friends of mine, but right-handed, I think Jamie's just a little bit too much for Artem, and that panned out. Quality of live stream is important. You don't think it is, but if you have a camera sitting around, why not? Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily have it sitting around, but it is in my room. I just have to set it up. I've never done it, but I could try. I'd prefer better audio and video. Is the audio not good? So I have a good microphone. I've never spent the time to really set it up with Voicemeeter or anything like that. 4K would be way better. Okay, maybe I'll have to start using that then. Is Derek Smith top 30? Derek Smith's probably somewhere between 15 and... probably between 10 and 25. Derek Smith is such a big question mark. He might even be higher. He might be like 8 to 25. Like... I really want to see him compete against someone ranked, like in the top 20. Looking for a sponsor? Goats Make Soap Company. Yes, I am always looking for sponsors. Goats Make Soap Company. So if anyone in here is interested in sponsoring me in any facet, whether it be for a video, for me to wear a shirt at a competition, for me to have you as a monthly sponsor and I put you in all my videos, whatever the case may be, Goats Make Soap Company. Feel free to reach out to me on Facebook or on Instagram. All my links are in the link tree below, and we can definitely get something set up. But thank you. What website has the rankings you are quoting? It is the In the Hook rankings on Facebook. And I'll go ahead and pull that up so I can share that with you. Oh, we got a $5 super chat from Adam Reed with a blank message. Thank you, Adam, for the $5 super chat. I appreciate that. Let's see. I'm going to be underweight, 165, 153. You better start stuffing your face, dude. Everything's fine. Audio is fine. Could be better, but it's fine. I guess I just got to go back and look at it. Maybe the sensitivity is too high. Let me see. Sound settings. We'll go to sound settings. Input. Microphone. Manage sound devices. I actually can't be bothered to figure all this out right now. I'll do it another time. I was gonna go to the In the Hook rankings. Let's see. And the Hook Rankings has been around for a long time. There used to be more to it, but let me pull it over here. And your chat is going to be away for just a second. And I won't be able to see it until I drag it over here. Nope. There we go. All right, I can see your chat now. So this is the In the Hook rankings. If anyone is interested, I can scroll to whatever you would like. But here are your top 20 in super heavyweight. So Devin Larratt, Michael Todd. How do I zoom in on this? It's pretty small. I feel like an old man not knowing how to zoom in. There you go. Roger Learn versus Derek Smith is not a good match, no. Roger's not there yet. You keeping Buzzcut or original style? I answered earlier, I think, but I'm going original style. Pab with a $4.99 super chat with a blank message. Says nothing. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Hold control and scroll up. Ah, there you go. Thank you. I got to turn off messages right now. I can get a little bigger than that. This is probably as big as I can get it right now. So your top 20 go Devin, Michael, Jerry, Dave, Tim Bresnan, Todd Hutchins, Corey West, myself, Mike Aiello, Don Underwood, Ryan Espy, Wayne Withers, BJ Fakakis, Herman Stevens. Yes, Herman is a lighter guy. Herman asked to only be ranked in the supers. You can only be ranked in one weight class, and this is what he wanted. Brandon Mann, Carl Stanley, Chris Chandler, Harold Owens, Blake Perry, Matt Sartori. That's your top 20 right-handed. Left-handed, Cody Merritt, Ryan Espy, Devin Larratt. These three have never pulled each other. So this is speculation out of the three of them. I'm sorry, Ryan and Cody have pulled. Cody is the most recent WAF world champion. That's why Cody draws in the highest here. Dave Chafee, Robbie Toppy, Sean Latimer, Corey West, Paul Passmore, Derek Smith, Abo, Bryce Talton, Evan Burgoyne, Alex Ramkov. Alex at King of Florida just won left-handed. Took second left-handed to Cody Merritt. Alex beat Christian Binney and Carl Stanley both. So Christian Binney, Carl Stanley, Chris Chandler, Michael Todd, Jeff Dabe, Eric Wolfell, Tucker Keating. So this rounds out your top of each of those. So do you want to see anything else? People are asking about Matt Mask. Yeah, so that would be under 242. Matt is ranked 2 to Ron Beth because Ron has always beat Matt. Marcio is ranked 3. Marcio thinks that he's way above these two, but Matt beat Marcio last time they pulled. And Ron beat Matt last time they pulled. So this is just kind of how it works out. NA left-hand is struggling. I don't know, dude. And then on the left hand, Marcio is number 1, then Matt, then Ron, with Wilton being number 4. So if anyone wants to see anything there, we can go back to that, but we will close out of that for now. Go here, bring this back over here. All right. Lucas with the €5 super chat. Thank you very much. Would I kiss Marcio Barbosa for 10,000 euros? What an interesting question. 10,000 euros? Is that euros? I believe it is, right? Would I kiss Marcio Barbosa for 10,000 euros? Say less. Is Tim Bresnan active? Yes, he is. Jerry above Dave. The only reason Jerry is above Dave is because Jerry was ranked higher due to his performance with with Michael Todd. But Dave has always beat Jerry, so it's a style thing there. Really, Devin over Chafee left? I don't know. Good match though. Yeah, I mean, Devin has a lot more wins than Chafee does left. I don't think Jerry beats Dave. No, I don't think so too, but I think Jerry gives more trouble to Michael than Dave does. If Chafee beats Levon, how do you feel that changes the standings, if at all? If Chafee... And in A, it probably won't change the standings. In the world rankings, I think it puts Dave at number 1. Which you would think in NA rankings should put Dave number 1 as well, but I just don't think that's how it'll work because we go off of NA stuff. But we would have to discuss as a group. No, John was not on the rankings. John has... I got to talk to John about that, actually. Travis would still contend with these, but he's irrelevant because he don't pull. Travis would still be top 15. I'll do it for 9,000 a bargain. There you go, Adam. Considered inactive by In the Hook, but has competed as recently as 2019. He's ranked in. Yeah, Brendan. The thing is technically, like, he'll pull every once in a while, but he does not take it serious, and he loses to tons of people. And he hasn't been active enough. He should be marked as inactive regardless, but even if he was kind of active, if he's like losing to amateurs because they're paying him $500, I'm not going to have him ranked. Lucas VF? I didn't see any Lucas VF comments. Oh, that's the guy who paid me. That's funny. Yes, Tim did compete at IFA quite recently. That was Mississippi State's. He won that. Matt, why didn't you walk up to me and talk to me, dude? Jeff Dabe could have been lifetime undefeated left if he ever cared about arm wrestling. Potentially. Henry, I disagree with you. Everyone knows who Robbie Burnett is. He's not underrated by any means. I don't understand how people can be in the same ratings if they compete under totally different rules. Yeah, it does make it a little bit more complicated there. Michael. Pretty sure that's what you told me to call you. Thank you, Pab. Please pull Jerry around Christmas. My name is Mohammed. Thank you, Mohammed. I appreciate that, Mohammed. I'd love to pull Jerry, but you guys got to convince Jerry because he won't say yes to me. Is there an official world ranking? It's not the official, but it's X Sports News, which is the most official. Travis Bagent, people underestimate because they do not like him. He is very strong, but I don't underestimate it. I know how strong Travis is, and I'm friends with Travis, so I just speak the truth about him, or how I feel the truth is. Strongest guy ever pulled. I already touched that. That was Pushkar. Strongest guy ever lived, like the strongest arm wrestler ever. John Brzenk in his peak, for sure. How important is pronation while hook pressing? Hook pressing? If you're here, how important is pronation? You're not really using pronation to hook press. So I'm not sure I understand your question. Don Underwood is so far from any top 20. You would not be right there because Don Underwood has beat Mike Aiello before. Michael, it's not that John isn't capable, but John beating me, if John wanted to be ranked in the super heavyweights, he could be ranked in my spot, of course. But if John wants to be ranked in his weight class, it's hard to rank him because he hasn't competed against anyone. So if John wants to be ranked, then we can rank him, but it would just be a guess. Got more super chats coming in. Mohammed with another $4.99 super chat. Thank you, Mohammed. No message attached though, so thank you. Adam Reed with another $5 super chat says, "This was my message for my first super chat. I loved your match against John. You showed great fighting spirit. Looking forward to watching you climb." Thank you, Adam. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. Just need to get a little stronger, right? Just like we all do, but it shows me I'm there. I just need a little bit more. So that's what I'm working on right now. Sorry, bro, you were busy with the crowd at all times. So you were talking to Alden most of the time. His buddy beat me left-handed. Gotcha. Dude, if you guys think I'm busy and you want to say something to me, just come up and say something to me. I talk to everybody, so don't worry about it. I have good memory. Good. All right, Michael. What's your top 3 exercises to improve your skills? Bench press, military press, hammer curls, or reverse curls. Very nervous. First tournament, trying not to overwhelm myself waiting for hours. Yeah, that's why talking sometimes is good. Stream's lit. Yeah. Didn't know that you pulled Andre. That's cool. Yeah, it was just out of practice, obviously. We didn't have a real match or anything like that. Would you put yourself above Hutchings? Jerry beat Hutchings. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't put myself above Hutchings or Jerry or anyone that I'm not above because I haven't proved anything. I need to prove it and beat them first or compete against them and see what happens. Lucas, it's not pronation as much as it is pure side pressure pick. If I'm pressing, I don't need to pronate. Supination is almost better. Supination with side pec, then I'm on top of it, then I'm pushing. I'm not pronating as I'm doing that motion. I'm not. But I'm also not the best presser in the world, so maybe there's someone better to ask. Prime Berzink is stronger than Prime Levon or Dennis? I would assume so. But again, no one that I know of has pulled everyone in their primes. So how are we supposed to know? Do you think peak John is better than peak Dennis? I thought Dennis beat John pretty easily last they pulled. If I'm not mistaken, John is 6-1 against Dennis. And that wasn't the best John ever. From what I understand. Peak performance enhancing pancakes. Are you going to pull Eric Spotto? I hope to be pulling Eric Spotto. We'll find out. Guys, we're at 167 viewers, 104 likes. Make sure you smash that like button. I have no idea what my chances of beating Spotto would be, though, because he hasn't competed that I know of since I was a teenager or a young teenager. $5 €5 super chat. Lucas VF, thank you for that €5 super chat. I appreciate that. Thanks. So I just need to improve my pec side pressure, I guess. My elbow side pressure is strong already. Is my hammer strength important for pressing? No, hammer strength is not. It's more pec getting your full side drive so you can get your shoulder behind it easier. Yo, Austin Gilmore in the chat. What's up, Austin? We need to run some League of Legends soon. By the way, if there's any League of Legends players in here that want to carry me out of hard stuck silver, drop your username. I'll add you and we can run some after this. Why do you think bench press improves arm wrestling skills? I don't think it improves arm wrestling skills. I think it improves overall strength. And at the end of the day, you need to be stronger to be a better arm wrestler. But if all you do is bench, you're not going to improve as arm wrestler technique-wise. All right, bye, babe. See you soon. Just got to Target. Get us some Pokemon packs. Blue, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say the strongest presser in the world or presser in arm wrestling. There's a lot of There's a lot of really strong benchers that have a lot of potential pressing. Round-wise, right-handed, John is 7-2 against Dennis. Okay, there you go. 6-1, 7. I was close. Is there anyone in your actual age group that you can compete against that would give you trouble? In my actual age group, 23. So anyone 2 years older or younger. So that's like, let's say 20 to 25. Anyone in my age group. There's Tobias Sperung in Sweden. There's a Georgian or a Russian that I'm forgetting about. Ryan. I'm sure someone will agree or will say it here, but people that are saying Schoolboy's brother told me on Saturday that Schoolboy's not ready for me, that I'm too strong and he needs at least a couple more years of training. So it doesn't get much more accurate than that. So not Schoolboy. I just canceled my RuneScape membership. SMH. Got bored of bosses and farm runs. Yeah, it does get boring. I haven't played in a while, actually. Brandon Allen or Dave Depew? Dave Depew. Done. Jody Larrett or Rebecca Todd? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what level they're at. I know Rebecca's just coming back. I don't know if Jody's been consistently training or anything like that. So I have no idea. Do you spend time on tricep work? A little bit, yes. Triceps, I think, are maybe more important than biceps for arm wrestling. Weighted dips, yeah. Do you think Larry Wheels could be a challenge for you, or would it be an easy W? No, Larry needs a lot more training first. Ryan Bone often compares his hand size. How would you compare the two of you? The two. I don't really remember Josiah, to be honest. Schoolboy stands no chance versus chance. Yeah, well, I don't know. Left. So anything that I'm talking about is right-handed, not left-handed, because I don't really pull left-handed. I would say on my best day ever, like if I came out and I just had a perfect day of arm wrestling, I might be able to hit like rank 20 North America Supers. Maybe. Like on a great day. Alex Topral was a phenomenal guy to meet as well. All you guys are huge in person. Yeah, I'd say arm wrestlers as a whole are definitely bigger in person. Was John the strongest you have faced? In a super match, by far, yes. In practice, no. I would say, like I've been saying, Pushkar is the strongest I've pulled. What made him so difficult, though, is his table IQ and the fact that he doesn't make any mistakes on the table. Like, no mistakes at all. There was no holes. There was nothing to take advantage of from the setup to go. He didn't ease up on his pressure. I mean, he pulled very smart. Do I train legs? Once a week I do train legs. Light stuff. It's more of a cardio day than a leg day, but I do leg machines. I don't do squats, but leg machines, high repetition. I tried a jungle carry for you in Silver Elo. Summoner name is Toad Whip. All right, Ryan, I'm going to add you right now. Toad Whip. I'm Tugboat on League, but the O is different. Copy. I'm going to add Ryan. Anyone else want to carry me out of hard silver? Let me know. I'm sorry if someone has already asked this, but are you planning to have a rematch with John? I would love a rematch with John. Love a rematch with John. Larry's starting to realize arm wrestling is not for him. I don't know if I agree with that. I think Larry's starting to realize it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort, and he just has to follow the path like everyone else does. All right, Toad Whip, I just sent a request to you. What's more important, pronation or cupping? For me, pronation. I don't really have any cupping. It's built a little bit, but pronation's always been more important. Is WAL ever coming back? I'm not fully in the know. I don't have a contract with them. I don't have a match set up. I haven't been contacted to have anything. In 2019, I was supposed to possibly do something, but obviously, or 2020, but then COVID, and I haven't heard since. So I think from everything that I'm hearing, WAL is going to be back by the end of the year, but I don't have any details on that. How would you recommend I switch up training? Thomas, I don't know what your training is, so I'm not sure. Is Austin Wade nationally ranked at 180? The guy is insane for 180. He didn't even have competition Saturday. Austin is super strong. Let's see. At 176, I think Austin actually just got bumped out of the top 20. I do think he's capable. So left-handed, he's rank 18. Right-handed, he's not ranked, but I do think he's very much capable of being ranked. Can you explain your mindset directly before your Brezink? I seem very reserved. I was just staying calm, just talking to people, hanging out, relaxing. My mindset was there's no reason to think about anything or get amped about anything yet because, well, we're not there yet. So I was just trying to stay as relaxed as possible. Can I give you my top 10 in the world? Top 10 in the world. Levon, probably Devin, probably Vitaly or Devin. So Levon, Vitaly or Devin. So that's top 3. 4, probably I'd still give it to Michael Todd. 5, we're looking at probably Dave Chafee. 6, 6 could go to, let's say 6 and 7 are Jerry and Trubin. That's 6 and 7. 8 is probably someone like Salayev. 9, we'd have someone like Tim Bresnan. 10, we're looking at man, who would I round out my top 10 with? Not a North American. We don't have anyone else I would put up there. I don't know who number 10 would be. That's probably my top 9, though. How to improve pec side pressure? I would say bench press, military press, stuff like that. I play on EU from Germany, D3 Yasuo. Look, snag yourself an NA account for $2 and let's run it. Do you clamp? I don't clamp at all. I don't clamp at all before the guy. I have really loose grip. What's your training regimen look like in the gym? Table time, both. How many times? 5 days a week in the gym. Push, pull, legs, push, pull, arm wrestle, rest. That's my 7 days. I can arm wrestle every day, but it's like light work and it's working angles and mostly hand stuff. Trying to get my friend interested in arm wrestling. What match should I show him first? Your buddy just has to like arm wrestling to be interested in it. I don't have a specific match that I can give you. If you really want to get him into it, bring him to an exciting super match. Like if he was there when me and John pulled and he felt the energy, that'd be really exciting. If you took him to a big match, that'd be really exciting. But I don't know. Justin Bishop versus me. Justin beat me 2-1 when I was 17. Justin is also 180 pounds, and I'm 300, and I don't think that's really a good match on the right side. Chance, I lost a lot of stake against your Brezink match, but you're going to be the walking Armageddon, not Prodigy. Sorry, Cobra. I gave it my all, buddy. Always only stake what you're willing to lose. Where do I find these rankings? In the Hook rankings on Facebook. Oh, someone says Hermes. Yeah, you could. I would put Hermes probably as high as 5. That's someone that I forgot. Hermes I would put as high as 5, and towards the lower end, so like somewhere between 7 and 10, 7 and 11, you could throw Gennady. Hermes and Gennady are the two that I forgot about because they haven't competed at a high level in a long time. So there you go. Hermes and Gennady probably slot somewhere in the top 10. Spurung I put top 20 probably, but not top 10. I've been arm wrestling about a little over 6 years. Working on my pronation with a mole. You ever do pronation? Work with a hammer or splitting mole? No. Have I tried grippers? I don't really do grippers too much. The number 10 for me may be Hermes or Tadzilla. I put Hermes higher than 10. Again, he slipped my mind. Sorry about that. Ron versus Devin, not anymore. Wish we had more events in Minnesota. There are so many people I feel that could crap top 50. Yeah. Shaw versus Topi. Topi's a left-handed puller. I'm a right-handed puller. We would kill each other on either side. Chance, you think you can handle Sasho or Irakli? Handle? Like, do I think that I can give them a match? Yeah. Do I think that I can? If you mean handle, like wax them? No. But I could be way off. Like maybe I'm not at that level yet. It's hard to know until I start competing overseas, which I would love to. It's not in my budget this year. I'm hoping it's in my budget next year, and I'm hoping that there's Zloty Tour in 2022, and hopefully that can happen. But as of right now, there's no plans yet, but I'd love to compete overseas. Have you talked about your decision to go full-time arm wrestling? No, Canadian Chihuahua, I haven't. I haven't talked about that yet. Because I think I'll do more of an announcement for that. Ron Bath can't hang with Laird at this point. I don't think so. I've heard you talk against deadlifting for arm wrestlers. Can you elaborate on that? Risk, return. Your risk on deadlift is high. Your return is very low for arm wrestling. How come you say steroids don't make that much of a difference when they increase bone density, muscle mass, and recovery times? If you took someone who is, I don't know, let's say rank 100 in their country, and you put them on steroids, it's not going to make them rank 1. So a lot of people think that steroids are the only reason why they're not at the top level. When the fact of the matter is you have to be capable of knocking on that top level before taking steroids for steroids to make the difference. So steroids, I think, do make a difference, especially in super heavyweights, but they're not going to take someone who's not that good of an arm wrestler and turn them into an elite arm wrestler. I think it can bump you up a notch, maybe 2 if you respond well. Prudnik top 10, Prudnik top 15. I think steroids matter the higher up you compete potentially. Again, it just depends on what you're capable of. In a life or death, 2 dudes stepped up to you. What arm wrestler would you hope has your back? Devin. Special Forces. I'm taking Devin. Hi Chance, it's Mohammed. What's up, Mohammed? Thank you for another $4.99 super chat. Are you able to do pull-ups at your current weight? I haven't tried. I don't have a pull-up bar. Next time I go to the gym, I'll try. I imagine I can probably do 1 or 2. Chance, I know you're going to be on the top of the list of the best, but will you add weights to your arm wrestling training? I've been doing weights in my arm wrestling training for the last few months now, Cobra. There are two different rating lists in my mind. First is actual results, and second is who we think would beat who. And people often mix them up. Yeah, exactly, Michael. Bump you up 3 to 5 notches? No, it doesn't. Because, I mean, if we're talking like 10 notches, you're not going to take someone who is absolutely awful and make them a mid-tier arm wrestler, and you're not going to take a mid-tier arm wrestler and make them a top-tier arm wrestler. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make that much of a difference. I know because, well, I'm the number one in Florida, and I beat everyone from starting at 16. I was number one under 200 at like 17 or 18. Everyone in Florida is kind of known for using steroids, so I'm doing it naturally. I'm beating Carl Stanley in 2019. Again, 2019 I was 20. I'm doing everything naturally. I'm getting to a top level above guys who have been arm wrestling a long time, who are decent arm wrestlers, who are on steroids. Steroids aren't such a big deal like everyone thinks they are. That being said, if you take someone like Devin Larratt and if he's coasting naturally all the time, and then you give him a match like Michael Todd and he eats all his pancakes and he's up to 300 pounds, now you're gonna see where it makes what seems like such a big difference. Because if I'm 2 notches above you, it's gonna look like you're not even there, even though the gap is close. So it's only when you already have someone that's at a high level, take it to the next level, where you really, it seems like it's a massive difference. It's really not, though. Again, if you're 2 notches above someone, it looks like a huge mismatch. This is just my opinion. It also depends on if you're taking like 10 grams a week and insulin. Yeah, exactly. If you're always on insulin and you're taking 40 IU of growth and you're on 10 grams of everything else a week, and you have doctors and endocrinologists working with you and monitoring everything, that's different than, you or I going down to LA Fitness and buying a bottle of steroids off your local strong gym guy. There are levels to that as well. Have you heard about the newcomer German athlete? I haven't. The second kind of list you mentioned is the only one we really see online. Chance, why do you not? Where am I? Larry's the perfect example of that steroids aren't a massive deal. I guess that's one way to look at it. What do you think is your next big match? Probably Arm Wars. Hi from Utah. What's up, Jake? Rockstar arm puller. What's up, dude? How you doing? Devin's arms have been the same size for 20 years. 6-0 switcheroo. Devin has never been as heavy as he was or as strong as he was in his entire career of arm wrestling until his match with Michael. So I'm not going to say anything other than that, but you can make your own assumptions from there. I find being new under 1 year, the thing I prioritize the most is table time, so I usually end up doing recovery all week, then I practice Thursday and Sunday. Yeah, Spencer. I mean, you can throw in some light stuff, light dumbbells, light movements, stuff. Push it where right before it starts to hurt a little, and just move some weight in. Your body will get used to everything. Guys, I'm coming up on 2 hours, so I'll probably give it about 5 more minutes here, and then I'm gonna hop off. But I appreciate everyone hopping on here. We're at 138 likes, 165 viewers, guys. Make sure you hit that like button. Let's try to get it to 150 likes before the end of the night. That's only 12 likes. I think we can do that. Like I said, I'll hop off here in about 5 minutes. Salty or tea, the old guys need it. Just depends. However you want to look at it. Does anyone think Dennis is going to come back? I don't think so. I think it's over for him. Like, at any point, Dennis could come back and be a top 20 guy in the world, but I don't know if he's going to be capable without really putting himself in risk of death of being number one again. Rockstar Arm Puller with the $9.99 super chat, but I don't see any message attached to it. Is it just my side, guys? Is there a message attached to his thing and I just can't see it on my side, or what's going on there? But either way, thank you for the $9.99 super chat. I appreciate that. Prudnick openly said on his Instagram stream that he used steroids for the top 8 and it was the first and last time in his life. He says it didn't help much. Well, there you go. If he's being honest, then you can take an elite arm wrestler's opinion. Whoever hit the dislike will be in your closet tonight. Chance will be in your closet tonight waiting for you to fall asleep. There you go. Yeah, whoever hit that dislike, it's coming for you. I'm coming for you, bro. Let's see. How many dislikes? 1 dislike. Unbelievable. I'm only supposed to get dislikes on my Call of Duty streams. Well, thank you. I was just trying to send it quick before you left. Well, I appreciate it, dude, but you still got 3 minutes. No message attached. No message. Okay. All right. Well, either way, again, thank you for the $9.99 super chat. That's the biggest super chat of the night, everyone. Go check out Rockstar Arm Puller on TikTok. He's on TikTok. If you guys are on there, if you're into arm wrestling, check out his page. I appreciate the $10 super chat. Do you think it's possible for Dave to beat Levon? Yes, I think it's possible, but I will say that Levon is the favorite for sure. 65-35 Levon would be my odds. Do you think Cody Merritt would beat Devin on the left hand? Yes, I do. Thank you, the 6-0 switcheroo. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't really do arm wrestling specific lifting, Charles. No, it's mostly just general strength training with like table time. I'll do a little bit of handle work, but that's the only thing. I'll probably up it a little bit. How's the party arm? Party arm is getting stronger. It's feeling stronger a little bit. I after pulled a little bit and I was doing well, but everyone was tired because they had just competed. So I don't really know how to gauge it. We got to 159 likes, guys. 154 viewers, 159 likes. I appreciate everyone. Could Devin beat Levon? Devin has the tools. I'd like to see the match happen, and I think that we're going to see it happen within 6 months. However, 225, Devin told Brazilian Puller he was already on test in 2016. Yeah, Brendan, that's hearsay, though, so it's hard to really know what to believe. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I see myself top 5 in the world in 5 years. If someone wants to clip that, save that video for 5 years, and on August 9th, 2026, you can play that video, have it automatically send to me. You're going to see that I'll be top 5 in the world. Mark my words. I'm coming for it. Will you stay strictly a top roller, or do you think you'll widen your bag and start getting strong in other areas? Top rolling is just my easiest path to victory, but I do feel that I have a good hook, and I have a decent press. Press is probably my weakest, but I can still press. Like, I have other options. I just choose not to use them typically. Yeah. So, do I plan on getting stronger everywhere? Absolutely. But I feel like I have options already right now. Dude, Brezink says you can beat Jerry. Yeah. And, I mean, if you're going to believe someone, believe John Brzenk. But anyways, guys, I'm wrapping it up. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. We had a bunch of you guys on, 154 you guys on right now. We had 165 likes, 166 likes now. It was a great 2-hour stream. I'm going to start going live every single day. Make sure you check out my Linktree. Check me out on Twitch. Sometimes I'll be live streaming over there, live streaming video game content. You can come over there and hang out anytime you want to over there as well. We'll talk about arm wrestling, but it'll be more of a chill stream. I won't be as focused on the chat. But like I said, check out the link tree below. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok. Make sure you're subscribed. Hit that like button, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks, everyone.